Hey Finn, your dish is empty. Oh, those salmon cakes look good. Let's make those. To make this recipe, you'll need a 14-ounce can of salmon with skin and bones, 2 tablespoons of parsley, 2 eggs, and either a small red potato or a small amount of sweet potato. To start this recipe, we are going to prepare our potato. You will wash a small potato and leave the skin on. I like to chop my potato up into small cubes. I always leave the skin on the potato because it adds extra nutrients and fiber to your dog's food. I'll put it in a small pot and cover it with some water. I'll then cook it on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes or till I can stick a fork through the potato. Once your potatoes have cooked, you want to drain all water off your potatoes. You will then mash your potatoes. You will measure out and use 1/3 cup of mashed potatoes for this recipe. We will put our potato aside and get our salmon ready. You can buy whatever brand of canned salmon you would like. Just check the label to see that you get it with skin and bones because it's very good for your dog, and check the sodium content and buy the one with the least amount of sodium. We are going to drain the salmon of all liquid to try to remove some of the sodium and also to keep the moisture out of our cakes. Now that's all the prep work we had to do for this recipe. Now we're just going to add everything to the bowl. The salmon, the mashed potato, 2 eggs, and 2 tablespoons of parsley, and we'll mix everything together really well. You will continue mixing until all large pieces of salmon are broken up and everything is kind of the same consistency and getting thicker. Your salmon cakes will be easier to shape if your salmon pieces are very small. You can use your hands to shape the salmon cakes, or you can use a small ice cream scooper. You can make these patties any size that you like. I normally make my salmon cakes about 3/8 inch thick by 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide. I use them for a special street treat or a snack for Finn. Salmon is a very good source of protein for your dog, and it contains calcium and omega-3 fatty acids. If you decide to use an ice cream scooper to scoop out the ingredients, you'll want to go back in the end and flatten them out because they'll cook faster for you. Once you have all your cakes flattened out and spread out on your pan, you'll want to cook them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, and then you'll check them and turn them over and cook them about 8 more minutes. If you've made them very large, you might have to cook them longer, and if they're very small, you may need to cook them less. Your salmon cakes are done when they are lightly golden brown on each side, and when you pick them up, they hold their shape. These look great, just like gourmet. You will want to store your cooled salmon cakes in the refrigerator or the freezer. Your salmon cakes will keep in the refrigerator for about 3 days and in the freezer for about 6 months. Let's see if Finn likes these. Well, it looks like it's Finn tested and Finn approved. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.